Alrighty guys, Bonsai Basher here, and I just decided, just because I got it just recently, to play the Basement Collection. Now if you don't know, the Basement Collection is made by Edmund McMillen, and he's the same guy who made The Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy. So the first game I will do in this is called Aether, and it won't be a very long video, it's not a very long game, but I'll at least show you the puzzles that are done and all that. So without further ado, let us go. A story is told of a boy who was lonesome, who strayed a bit too far from his home. As the daylight grew dimmer, he saw a faint glimmer, lost in the wake of the sea foam. For the boy had a feeling that this monster was kneeling to offer his hand to a friend. The boy darted away, but then turned to stay, afraid of the message he'd send. He lowered his head, and the boy bustled up, looking proud atop his new steed. For the boy had a venture, he was bound for adventure, and this monster had planted the seed. Looking up to the stars, he thought to himself, imagine all the people up there. Could they all be as lonely, or am I one and only? Would the people on earth really care? So our story unfolds a boy and his pet, leaving his home without a care or regret. Truly a tale that none will forget. So anyway, yep, very easy controls. WASD to move and the mouse to basically swing from clouds. So shouldn't be all that bad. As you can see, we start right here on Earth, our own planet. Although I don't really see the resemblance. Our Earth doesn't have a big smiley face on it. But anyway, so just WASD to swing from the clouds, and once you get high enough, gravity will be able to take over, and you can just basically start floating. So, as you see, I'm going higher and higher, and then gravity just kind of quits. I'll only show the travel between this first planet because it would get kind of tedious otherwise. So, and whoop! And we're gonna go ahead to this green arrow over here. So as you can see, once you kind of hit when there's no gravity, you can just kind of slingshot your way across like I am right here. Not too difficult. I can't remember what planet the green one is, but anyway. Whoop. And touchdown. Oh, I don't like this planet. Anyway, it says Debasa, and it's got the name of every planet on it. But I'm stuck here because I'm bad. Now these kids, I'm not even sure why they're here, but why do you look like me? So there's these kids here that look exactly like us, essentially, and they don't know why they're here. Except this one says he was bad, but I'm not quite sure what that has to do with anything. If you hadn't noticed when we were falling, you probably saw the moon for the planet. And the moon gives you an achievement if you land on top of the moons. So I'll see if I can get back up there, but the gravity is really weird on this level, and I'm not very good at using the gravity, and I always end up falling. So I'll try my best, but here goes. And swing. Okay, you gotta swing further than that. You gotta get out of the gravity field. Right there. And dope. Alright, there we go. I think it might have been right above here, but it might have been one. Okay. So, in order to solve this puzzle, you see this, like, weird sort of thing right here. You basically just keep on swinging around it by using your extremely long and disconcerting tongue that this octopus thing has. And you just keep on swinging. You notice he's getting bigger, he's getting more irritated, and eventually, whoop, you pop. I'm just going to try my best just to kind of go as quickly as possible. I don't want to hit the ground again, because that's when the gravity gets all weird and I can't do anything, because I'm horrible at using it. Come on, it's got to be right here somewhere. And shoot. Oh, there's the next one. No! Okay, that was close, but anyway. Here it goes. And I think the moon might have been above this one, so I'm going to see if I can actually land on it. I don't know if I landed on it on my first time playing this game. But, oh, let's see if I can't reach it. I'm not quite sure what to interpret this game as. It's kind of an interesting game. I just know that he was trying to make it, I guess, whimsical and childlike. Is what I was kind of catching from all the bonus stuff that he was doing. I don't think I've landed on this one yet, so I'll get an achievement for it. Don't hurt me. Oh, no, I guess I did land on it. Oh, well. Back down we go, and we'll just keep on swinging around like this until we reach every single one of those things. That's kind of odd. I can't swing on it. Alright, well. I don't even know what that thing is, a weird shadow. I'm doing this much better than I did on my first time. I couldn't swing for crap. Like, I tried everything and it just wouldn't work. So, oops, I failed that one. Let's go up and down and up and down and up and down and one more. We got this. Ooh, okay, there we go. And I think there might be, I think there's 4 of those. Oh, are you joking me? Yep, I think that's the last one, I think. So, hopefully it won't take too long. And whoop! There we go. Okay, and as you notice, if you kind of mess up, then it restarts and then you have to do it all over again. So you just, I think, have to pass through it. I'm not, as you can notice, I'm not really wrapping around it, but I'm passing through it instead. And it's working okay. Oh, there we go, and that, of course, tells you the end of the level. And the place is now scorched, the gravity is normal, and the kids are gone. Oh, whoa. I can fly around this planet. I'm orbiting. Anyway. So, the kids must have been scorched by that flaming heat that just came out of nowhere. And I'll, get back to you when I'm near the next planet. Incoming! And touchdown. I don't even know if I got the moon on this level either. Bibulo. What you do on this level is, see that little moon-ish thing right there? Is you land on that one. And there's, I think, 4 or 5 of them surrounding the whole place, and you land on all of them. But this is the actual moon for the planet. I don't think I landed. Yep. Bibulon's moon. We are glad he's gone. Huh. That's interesting. I'm glad I left. So they're the actual moons of the place, but I guess because these guys left, I'm a little bit confused. I think maybe this guy over here left, and it's kind of weird because he's both happy and sad. One day it'll be great, and I'll show them all. And this one is a little less happy than that. I'll never amount to anything. They all think I'm dumb. Well, maybe you are, but I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, my throat's kind of hurting right now. So if I sound a little bit raspy, that's because I got a sore throat. And, oh, there we go. And you basically just keep going around until you find all of them. And so here's the next one. Gotta land on it, like the last one. Once you get all of them, that's the puzzle. Oh, okay. Swing. Oh, come on. This is giving me trouble. Let's go up a bit higher. There we go. If I could just reach that next one, I could, like, literally just, like, sink down to it. And, boop. There we go. I'll never go back home. Well, I don't know if this is your home or what, but you're back to Bibulon or something like that. This guy doesn't look too happy. Let's put a smile on that face. And up. And there we go. That went really smooth. Happy about that one. This is another one I kind of had trouble with. It's just because sometimes I can't swing properly or something like that. It just doesn't like working all that well. There must be another kind of... there it is. I saw it. I think this is the last one. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But... wow, that was... oh, mean person, or moon, or... thing floating back down to Boo-Boo-Long. Is that the last one? Or is there another? No, that's the last one. And I don't actually think anything changes on this planet, because this guy's still unhappy, and yeah, can't really do much about that. But anyway, as with the last planet, I will see when I'm approaching the next one. Here it comes, and touchdown! Whoa! This place is called Gravita, and I think that the other place that had the weird gravity should have been called Gravita, but that's just me. Oh, I didn't want to go down there yet, but anyway. Oh, I already started the puzzle. So, this puzzle is really simple too. You kind of jump down that hole like you saw, and right now I'm swinging, and I grabbed onto that crystal, and basically, the crystals, you just have to swing from each one without touching the ground. So, make sure you get yourself a good swing, and... oh, I touched. Oops. 2, 3... oh, I'm gonna fail again. 2... ah, it keeps on swinging me too much. It's kind of being a little weird right now. Alright. At least no one can hurt me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 8 of those. And once you're done, he's happy now. He's no one can hurt him. It's sad to be alone. Oh, poor thing. Oh well. And I'm pretty bad at getting out of this place. Just throwing... wow. Oh, when I'm recording, I can actually do things right. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, you'll see me when I'm approaching the final puzzle planet. Just thought I'd show you quickly. On my way out, I found the moon. And there's really, there's probably a specific place somewhere in the sky, but I'm not really sure how to really tell you how to get to the moons, except that they're somewhere up in space around the planet. So if you're looking for the moons and you're asking me, where are they? I really can't tell you, because they're just kind of floating around. So, this really can't feel good. Smashing into planets at this speed. Oh my goodness. And there we go. Ugh. This puzzle's really easy, and it really actually doesn't take much at all to figure out. There's those things floating in the water, and you just basically swim down, try to grab them. That fish isn't very happy you're here. Come on. There we go. And I will say this right now, when you're playing the game, do not go to the light blue arrow, because that'll take you back to Earth, and you can't do anything at Earth until you're done with all the puzzles. So, I made that mistake a couple times between the dark blue and the light blue, and light blue is Earth, dark blue is this planet. Another little tip about this planet is the island surrounding it is actually its moon. So if you're trying to look for its moon outside, it won't work. You have to land on top of the island, and that will be its moon. So, yeah, let's make our journey back to Earth. And I'll actually record this part, so... but, come on, I mean, seriously, that can't feel good. Smashing at that speed every single time into the next planet. I think the kid's actually abusive. That must be it. He enjoys hurting his octopus creature. And swing. Oh, keep going. There we go. Now we can slingshot our way there. Oh, that's kind of strange. There's a gigantic skeleton in the background. Sometimes too, the tongue is a little bit weird, and it doesn't actually do what you want it to. So, but I actually remembered what this music is reminding me of. Is it not necessarily the bell part, but the part in the background? It reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts. There are certain parts in Kingdom Hearts that really remind me of that music. Anyway. deeper, his imagination went wild, and the grasp of reality was left from his child. The impact he caused broke his tie to the earth, but his fears and his worries had caused a rebirth. Being lost in his dreams, his imagination expanded, and with the aid of the beast he commanded, this boy would live on in the memories of the past, and the boy would find hope in the future he'd cast. To be continued. So these are the credits, and the to be continued. Edmund McMillen has not yet made a sequel to the game. He had said in some of the developer stuff in the Basement Collection that he wanted to make another at some point, but he's not sure when he's ever going to get around to it. So if you're looking for a sequel, I'm not sure. He didn't say that it was quite in development yet, but